some Russian, basically like the equivalent of Ryan Seacrest. They're Ryan Seacrest, like an announcer, kind of DJ, MC host type of guy or whatever for game shows and stuff like that. There, he came out as gay, and then he got fired the same day because he came out as being gay. So it is really an oppressive regime, an oppressive way to live. Obviously, it seems like to me like Russia's trying to go back to its communist roots, and it's really frightening. And so the good thing is, though, there's a huge community of people around the world, celebrities and athletes alike, straight and gay alike, denouncing Russia, denouncing what they are doing, and denouncing the Olympics for not moving them somewhere else as well. So it is good that, fortunately, people are standing up for gay rights to some degree, but the governments of the world are not really doing much about this. And it's find it to be a bit frightening and a bit, disheartening. But we shall see what happens. Hopefully, things will happen and will blow over, but I doubt they will. Okay, so there is an 8th grade test from 1912. Okay, 8th grade test from 1912 that I have here. It says 8th grade examination, November 1912, spelling, reading, arithmetic, grammar, geography, physiology, civil government, history. And this was like their test to pass the 8th grade or whatever. And it's so interesting to me how when you look at this thing, it is most people, and this is what they said in the article, most people would not even actually pass this test if they were given it today. Adults, okay, like me. I've been to college. I've been 2 degrees plus a third. So it's like bachelor's degree, master's degree. And some of the questions on here, I may not even be able to answer. I've only skimmed it, but most of it I think I can do fine on. But some of it I probably wouldn't be able to do without really thinking about it for a while. Whereas this is for the 8th grade, kids who were like 12, 13 years old. And they were, in 1912, far more advanced than a lot of adults are today. And that's just kind of shows you the horrible state of, our education system here in the United States. One of the questions, like here's some of the questions on here. I mean, some of these are really easy and some of them are just things you have to really think about. But one of the questions, like in grammar, how many parts of speech are there? Define each. Define proper noun, common name. Name the properties of a noun. What is a personal pronoun? Decline I, it says, but I think it says define I. What properties have verbs? William struck James. Change the voice of the verb. Adjectives have how many degrees of comparison? Compare good, wise, beautiful. Diagram. The Lord loveth a cheerful giver. And then like geography says, define latitude, longitude. That's easy. Locate the Erie Canal. What waters does it connect, and why is it important? Locate the following countries which border each other: Turkey, Greece, Serbia, Montenegro, and Romania. Locate these cities: Mobile, Quebec, Buenos Aires, Liverpool, Honolulu. I never had a problem with geography. That'd be easy. Physiology. Name the organs of circulation. Describe the heart. How does the liver compare in size with other glands in the human body? Where is it located? What does it secrete? Compare arteries and veins as to function. Where is the blood carried to be purified? Define cerebrum and define cerebellum. What are the functions of the spinal column? And why should we study physiology? And then there's goes on and on and on. So some of them are really easy, and some of them are like, I have no fucking idea how to define cerebrum or cerebellum or what was the other question? Cerebellum or cerebrum. I mean, I know they're parts of the brain, but I don't remember what they do. I mean, one's for like memory or something or thought or your frontal lobe. I have no fucking idea. See what I'm saying? So this is a question on an 8th grade test, and I'm somebody who's got 3 degrees and I can't answer that question. So that's embarrassing to me. So anyway, of course, my degree's not in physiology, but it's still embarrassing. So can you answer those questions? Do you know the answers to these questions? If you were asked on the spot, I don't think most people would be. So anyway, it's kind of scary. Last thing I want to talk about was being a Gemini. Being a Gemini is something I've always been since I was born that way, obviously. I was born in June. And I am a Gemini through and through. I am somebody who thinks I kind of have 2 brains. I kind of, have 2 sides of my personality. It's not that I'm two-faced. I'm just I'm multifaceted is how I put it. And I have a multifaceted personality. I have two minds of everything. So if somebody tells me, gives me a question or something or a thought on something, then I think, about both sides of the coin. I don't just think about one. So for example, if it's like when I was in the debate team in high school, we had to argue one side or the other. I did really well in debate because I was always able to argue both sides of the problem. Of course, I was always able to argue one side better than the other because I'm more passionate about it, which is normal. But I never had a problem seeing both sides of an issue, even if I don't agree with one. So that's one good thing about being Gemini. Also, Geminis are generally very mercurial and fast-spoken, and also very, like me, and also fast thinkers, and very sexual, and very passionate, and very usually have a lot of talent, and very charismatic, and all those good things. So there's good things, there's bad things to being a Gemini, but I'm happy to be one. So thank God I am. I mean, I wouldn't want to be like a Scorpio. I think I would go crazy. I mean, I love Scorpios. I mean, especially most of them are really attractive, usually the ones I've seen, but I wouldn't want to be one. Like, I think I would go out of my fucking mind as a Scorpio, or a Cancer or something that's so emotional. And I'm a very highly emotional person, which is really weird because I don't really know where I get it. And I just am a highly emotional individual. So it has nothing to do with my sign. I just am very emotional. So I'm much more like a Cancer or a Pisces or a Scorpio than others would be. But anyway, I'm talking really fast. I feel like I'm getting manic or something. So I'm going to come back, wrap up the show, and we'll be right back after this. 2, 3. There we go. So anyway, I'm back. Sorry about that. So we're talking about Geminis and stuff. And actually, somebody had tweeted me that Geminis rock. Thank you, King Boggle. Thanks for listening to the show. I appreciate it. And thank you for knowing that song too. That's rare that people know a Madonna song that's that obscure. So yes, and Stevie Nicks is a Gemini, and she's an awesome Gemini, by the way. I love her. She's one of the best examples of a Gemini. She's independent. She's just awesome, talented, and great. So I'll play a song by her next. But anyway, so that's what I had to say for tonight's Brain Purge show. Yes, I was talking fast. I do that when I get. It's like sometimes I think I am manic depressive or something. I get so like into what I'm saying, I just start talking like really, 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 really fast. And I don't always do that, but sometimes I just do. I don't know why. Some shows I talk really fast, some shows I talk normal speed. But it is the Brain Purge show, so I'm literally trying to literally just say whatever the hell comes out, out of my mouth, whatever comes to my mind or whatever. So I just kind of like let it all blah. So it may come out fast because I think like that. When I'm thinking, I really do think that fast. I mean, I really do. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it, but that's why I speak so quickly and talk so fast, because I think that quickly. My mind just goes like flitting, like synapses are going and shooting all the time. So it's like one thought to the next, the next, to the next, the next, and next, Nikki's saying she doesn't get along so well with Capricorns. You know what? I understand that totally. I had a best friend for many years. I've talked about it on my show before. I was really good friends with. We were... he was a Capricorn, and he was very selfish, very self-centered, all about, progressing and getting ahead and using people, sort of Machiavellian even. And so, I don't know why we were friends on one level, and really good friends, but, that side of him really did not ever really mesh with my personality at all, because I'm not like that at all. So it was always very much an issue for our friendship. So yeah, Capricorns, I don't typically like a lot of Capricorns. It's true. No offense to Capricorns out there. I'm sure there are exceptions to every rule. Generally, I get along really well with Pisces, with Sagittarians, with other Geminis, Virgos. My grandmother was a Virgo. Leos. My mom's a Leo. My dad was a Leo as well. Yeah, both my mother and my father both were Leos. So I had a Leo dad and a Leo mother. So I think it's obvious why I didn't last. Could you imagine? Leos are typically very proud, very self-centered, very egotistical people. My mother's not, for the most part, but my dad is and wants everything his way. So it's not surprising to me at all that they didn't last very long. But two of them together is not good. You have a Leo, you need someone else who's going to be a little more passive. Which is not typically a Gemini at all. Or another Leo. Like Madonna is a Leo. So imagine two Madonnas, going at it or something. That would be frightening. Anyway, so what was I saying though? So I get along really well with Virgos, Pisces, Aquariuses. I get along very well with Aquarians, Geminis, Cancers. What am I missing here? Virgos. That's pretty much what I get along the best with. Scorpios typically